And we are back live at 95 WIIL Rock Studioeast with One Less Reason. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hello.
Is this your first time here?
Yes.
I was thinking it was because I know that I have never chatted with you guys before, but I know and I know it's been a little while since you guys have put out a record too, so I wasn't sure if sometime in the past, if maybe.
No, this is our first time here.
Well, it's nice to see you.
Well, nice to be here.
Thanks for coming
Nice to be
in.
seen.
So you've been on this tour with Sick Puppies the past 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
And how's that been going for you guys?
It's been going well. The shows have been good. They're good people to tour with.
They're great, aren't they?
Sometimes you get a hold of some people that are not so nice to tour with, but they are definitely not that band. They're really nice people, great crew, good shows.
Good.
Can't complain.
And is this the first tour you've done since the new album came out?
Yes, this is our first tour back.
Well, not a bad way to get back in it then.
No, definitely a good way to get our legs under us again.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Good. Well, let's talk about the new album, The Memories Uninvited, that came out in August. But it had been a good, 3 or 4 years in
4 years.
between albums. So was there a time that you just thought you were going to call it? Or were you taking a break on purpose to take time to put together a new album? Or how did this all happen?
As old man and uncool as it sounds, I took 4 years off to have children and a family.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you're on the road.
Yeah, I wanted to be there every day, for at least the first 4 or 5 years. So I was like, I'm done for a while. Because I toured for 12 years prior to that,
Sure.
200 shows a year. So, yeah, it was time. I
Good.
needed a break.
Well, and I'm sure that it kind of revitalized you, too, when it came to putting together a new album, kind of gave you that energy back to get back out on the road and put together, you had the time to put together whatever you wanted then, right?
Yeah, it was really excess because I actually went and bought House of Blues Studios, which, they recorded the first Matchbox 20 records there and all these records that I loved. Stevie Ray Vaughan's records, and a chance came up for me to buy that studio, and I bought it based on the fact that I want to make a record in that building, because that building had a certain sound to it, and so we bought the studio. We took as much time as there was days we'd go in, and I'd literally be like, "Yeah," and the vocal would be like, "I don't feel like it today. Let's go do something else."
Bye.
I think it took us 2 weeks to actually record the record, and then 3 years, and a few months to just mess around.
Well, and not only did you buy that studio, but you started your own record label, too.
Yes, Tattooed Millionaire Records, out of Memphis. It's just we were done. If I was going to do it anymore, I was not going to do it on a label, just because that just wasn't my thing anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you had done that with 5 albums in the past.
Yes.
So
And,
time for something new.
Yes, it was definitely time for. I was done explaining myself and trying to convince somebody who sat behind a desk that my music was good when they were into the new Rihanna single. This is so good. I'm like, no, it's not my thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like Rihanna. Sorry.
I mean, although I think you could do a pretty mean impersonation.
My name's Chris Brown, so they try to keep us separate. They try to keep us separate as possible. Right?
That's probably the better way to go.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have you here. And now that we've chatted a little bit, we want to hear what you got. So what's this
All right.
first song you want to play?
This song is off our new record. This song's called On the Way Down. Seen as one way or another. You only get back what you give. Have you ever stood by someone broken or dying? Have you ever known anyone that lived? Are you gonna truly live? It feels like you're alone. There's no going on now. On the way down I saw you. You were high as hell, stuck in the middle, one-on-one, you're just so hard to leave. It was in the dark I found you, so quick to give your heart for so little. Tell me what's so wrong with giving it on a scale of 1 to 10. Are you still afraid? Are you still awake? Don't close your eyes. The bullet's gonna clot in your veins. Do you need a way out? Can you be set north on a moral compass? You weren't always like this. You weren't always like this. Feels like you're alone. There's no going home now. All the way down I saw you. You were high as hell, but stuck in the middle. One-on-one, you're just so hard to leave. It was in the dark I found you. So quick to give your heart for so little. Tell me what's so wrong with giving it. This world is keeping score. I just can't win. On a scale of 1 to 10. Wasn't always like this. No, I wasn't always like this. On the way down I saw you. You were high as hell, but stuck in the middle. One-on-one, you're just so hard to read. Holding your side to sit safe, and in the dark I found you. So quick to give your heart for so little. Tell me what's so wrong with giving it. This world is keeping score. I just can't win. On a scale of 1 to 10. Yep.
95 WIIL Rock, the rock station, live in Studioeast with One Less Reason, playing tomorrow night at the District in Rockford with Through Fire and Sick Puppies. So is, taking 4 years off, is touring kind of, how's that going so far? As far as just being out on the road after being on your couch for 4 years?
Well, the boss, I take the whole back lounge, and the rest of the band has to fend for themselves. So it's almost like it's like a one-bedroom apartment. Like it's a traveling one-bedroom apartment, and I'm not nice about it. So it just.
Yeah, you are. You've been nice about it.
I've been nice about it.
Like you let them pick the DVD for the hour.
Yeah, But, come midnight, man, if I'm not asleep yet, I'm like, man, you guys got to quiet down.
You really are an old man now.
No.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about your new album, The Memories Uninvited, and the new song Break Me that we're playing, which is definitely relatable. Is that just, the whole album, I feel like each song on there is like its own little story.
Yeah.
Did you write them knowing that you were going to put them all on the album, or was that just kind of a bunch of songs that you had written that you put together? Every
record that I write it's a book. It's a chapter. Every song's a chapter. And The Memories Uninvited, it's those things that keep you awake at night. 4 or 5 years ago, things you'll never be able to change. Things that you might have said, things you might not have said, things you might not have said goodbye to somebody. It's those little things that you sit in bed at night and go, why didn't I do that? Or why did I do that? And all the songs are based around that. If you listen to the songs, each one's like an individual story of my life, of where I wished I could have changed it, but it doesn't matter now.
Sure, yeah. Can't do that. You can only
change it.
move forward, right?
Exactly.
And Break Me, like I said, is relatable. I mean, regardless of whether it's a relationship or an addiction or, geez, look at the state of what we're in right now. It's kind of, everybody can find that. And I think, even knowing more about that, I think listening to the record again, which I'm going to do tonight, I think I'll kind of have a different take on it now, which is cool.
Yeah, Break Me is one of those songs where we all end up, as a human condition, we all end up broken along the way. And we all need a little help from somebody at some time. There's going to come a point where you're not going to be able to do it on your own. And Break Me was just one of those things, I might be broken, but I need a little help picking up the pieces that I've left behind and to put myself back together.
You guys want to do that one for us?
Yeah, we have an odd version of this song.
Well, let's do it. We're live with One Less Reason.
risk with you will make these dreams come true. Nothing left to say if you leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Break me again. Wasn't just too much to save me from my broken again. I care too much. Come and save me from mine. This outcome disconnects me from the silence you create. I felt so insecure. You never took the time to tell me it's over. My heart still beats for you. There's nothing left to do. Know that you're not good for me right now. Right now. Break me again. Wasn't just too much to save me from my broken again. I care too much. Come and save me from mine. I gave myself a place to hide. I wish that you would come inside, but I've given up on you. I think about another place where only I can see your face, but there's nothing left for me because I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. Wasn't just too much to save me from my. Break me again. Wasn't just too much to save me from my broken again. Yeah. Care too much. Come and save me from myself. Come and save me from myself. Won't you save me from myself? Come and save me from mine.
Right. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station, live in Studioeast with One Less Reason. Different, and I
Yeah.
dig it. It's cool.
That's our Break Me Lounge version.
I like it. I like it. Well, check these guys out. Tomorrow night, they are playing at the District in Rockford with Sick Puppies in Through Fire and their new album, Memories Uninvited. It's great. I've been a One Less Reason fan for years, so when I
Awesome.
heard that you were even working on a new album, I was excited and to hear it. It was cool, so congratulations on that. And what's coming up for the rest of the year? If the end of the tour is tomorrow, are you guys going out again?
Well, the end of the tour right now is tomorrow, and then we jump back on with Sick Puppies in
Okay.
2 weeks.
With Skillet, right?
No, we're.
Or that's a different one. I can't keep them all
Actually-
straight.
We have some Sick Puppies dates, and then we have some other dates with, I don't know who. I got the schedule. And I really don't. I didn't really look that far into it.
we can look at your
Yeah,
schedule then,
yeah.
and we can just figure it out.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, you guys.
Thank you.
And coming up, more Studio East action with Sick Puppies and Studio East 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.